Welcome back to another episode of Holistic Health is Hot. Today, as you can see, we are in beautiful, beautiful Tahoe, and I have a very special guest, my favorite guest, the Eric Hunsaker.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for having me back. This is what, round three?
Yeah.
Whew.
I know.
Damn. Am I your most
Yes.
repeat guest?
Mm-hmm. So today we were like, what do we want to talk about?
We knew we wanted a podcast up here, but we didn't like necessarily think we were going to do this, even though this was a brilliant idea. And we're like, what should we talk about? And none of us, neither of us, were really feeling very inspired.
Yeah, so we asked ChatGPT. So we have 30 questions, some health and fitness related, some relationships, some just self-improvement related. We haven't even fully read through all of the questions, so we're just gonna
wing it.
We're just gonna see what happens.
Worst case scenario, you get a beautiful view.
Exactly.
A couple beautiful faces to look at, so
yeah, exactly.
It's a win-win.
All right, let's get into it.
Welcome to Holistic Health is Hot, where your journey to sculpting your dream body meets holistic health. I'm your host, Ashley Roberts. Here, we're going to chat about mindset hacks that have completely transformed my life and dive deep into nutrition and movement that will help transform yours. We're going to get into the intense connection between mind, body, and soul so you can glow from the inside out. Let's get into it. And remember, holistic health is hot.
All right.
So again, we asked ChatGPT some questions because we didn't know what to talk about.
Inspo.
Yeah.
And we thought it'd be fun to just kind of have random questions that we're not pre-planning and we're just kind of like talking.
Yeah, and at first I actually kind of want to like go through, prune them together. I'm like, let's just rip it. See whatever happens.
Okay, first one. What is your favorite type of workout and why? You can go first. Hey!
I didn't say anything.
My mom listens to this podcast. Stop.
My favorite kind of workout. I mean, wow, this is a tough one. Starting off with a ring.
Question number one. We're already stuck.
Well, my mind just went a couple different ways. I was thinking about like, what's my favorite, like, you know, like, is it leg day? Whoa. Oh, you guys are about to get a cool view. There's like a little plane. Just hold that thought.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we didn't plan that. I really hope that was in the shot.
Wow, that looks so fun. Vibes.
Serendipity.
Yeah, love it.
Welcome to Tahoe.
Yeah.
Back to my favorite workout. My mind went a couple different ways. I was like, okay, is it like, a leg day, or like a specific exercise, or like style of working out, you know, like like maybe like mountain biking or something like that. So my mind went a couple different ways.
Are you an overthinker?
Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell. What was it? My favorite type of workout?
It's whatever
My favorite
you
type
want
of workout. Come back to me. Come back to me.
You want me to go first?
You go for it.
Oh my God. Okay. My favorite kind of workout is whatever I'm in the mood for. I think a lot of people think of working out as like, okay, you have to go to the gym and you have to be inside and you have to lift weights. And like, well, yes, I do love working out in that way. I like to work out in a way that's fun for me. So if that's biking, if that's hiking, if that is going to the gym, and I know that's not necessarily answering the question, but like, I like to be entertained and I want my life to be fun. So it's really important for me to choose workouts that are going to be fun for me. And day to day, that changes. And not to say, obviously, if you have a specific goal, strength training is the best workout. Like if we're being, you know, optimal.
Being real here.
Yeah, but in terms of like my favorite kind of workout, like depending on what my mood is, like yesterday we hiked and we biked, and those are my favorite workouts.
Yeah.
Like seriously. I wouldn't want to go to a gym when we're in Tahoe.
Well, and that's what I was thinking about. I was like, my favorite type of workout is one that doesn't feel like I'm working out, you know?
Yes.
That's kind of what I was thinking about.
Love that.
Back to me.
We've got so many more questions to go.
Yeah, so like I was thinking about how like type of workout, you know, and then I was thinking about it like a little bit more literally, like, you know, HIIT workout, strength training workout, whatever. I like the hypertrophy, you know, 6 to 15 rep range, taking plenty of rest in between. You know, I'm not out here like huffing and puffing doing a, you know, core power Pilates workout type thing. That's just not, I don't enjoy that. You know, I like feeling proficient in a movement like that. And so, yeah. And outside of that, I've been liking like full body workouts and push, pull, leg, split.
Yeah. Love it. Good job.
Wow, that was hard.
How do you stay motivated to maintain a consistent fitness routine? Do you want me to go or?
I look in the mirror. Go for it.
No, you can be real with people too. And like, do you want to go?
Yeah, so how do I stay motivated? I think,
You don't. Like, we don't. There is no such thing as
Yeah.
staying motivated. Like,
Yeah.
that's what came to mind.
yeah,
It's like,
it's one of those
you don't.
For sure. Yeah, wow, you crushed it. You should have gone first. Yeah, you don't stay motivated. But like, I think it's one of those things where it's like, I think not looking at it in such like a short-term time frame.
Yeah, that's what
Like
really messes people up.
Because like this idea that I've been thinking about a lot lately is that like, you know, the journey is the destination. And I know this is not like an original idea or anything, but like,
No,
especially with
real
fitness,
though.
there is really no destination. Like, I mean, let's say your goal is to lose 20 pounds and like get in the best shape of your life. Cool, you got in the best shape of your life, but then it's like, then what? Like, you either have to maintain it or you don't, or it's like, so there's never like an end destination until, you know, and so there's really no, like, you gotta play the long game and just
Yeah.
realize that like this is something that you're gonna be doing for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And it's not always about just like looking super hot.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Which is-
benefit.
yeah, it's a great
about
benefit.
feeling
Yeah.
good and healthy.
Yeah, and I think too, something that gives me motivation, which again, I don't rely on it every single day, but having a reason why you want to look a certain way, like for me right now, I'm getting in the best shape of my life in a healthy way. And truthfully, if I was just doing it for myself, I don't know if it would make me feel that motivated, but because I'm sharing it on social media, I feel like that in itself is a motivation. And again, that's like a reason why is like I want to share my journey with hundreds of millions of people, manifesting that, because I want to show them that the journey isn't straight paved. And so again, like this is a deeper reason why I'm not just like, I want to look hot in a bikini. Like that's only going to keep you motivated until you have a boating event
Until
or you like,
smell the smell of pizza.
yeah, like
You know?
you're not going to be thinking about a bikini when you're at a pizza party. Like you're just not.
Yeah.
And so, but if you can have a deep underlying reason why, that definitely helps day to day.
For sure. Love it.
But sometimes you gotta suck it up and do it. Like, you're not gonna be motivated every single day. I think, too, having active hobbies helps you stay motivated, in my opinion. Like,
Totally.
we enjoy
rode our
hiking.
bikes here.
We like riding bikes,
Yeah.
which is a new thing for me.
Yeah.
But
Snowboarding.
yeah, snowboarding. Like, if you have activities that you enjoy that also,
Are physical.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another
makes it
reason
more
to
fun.
stay motivated too. It's like, oh, I want to get in shape to be better at snowboarding, or so I'm
Yeah.
not so tired going down the mountain, or so I can do this. Or
yeah, that's another form of motivation that I have is I wanna be the best at snowboarding. I wanna be the best at wake surfing. I wanna be the best at, all of these things. And in order to be and feel confident doing those things, I need to feel good in my own skin.
Right, and being more fit
Yeah.
is going to only help with that.
Yeah, and also it's gonna help physically, but it also helps me mentally. Because when I have the confidence and I'm like, damn, I look good, I go out there and I crush it. I think about like the first year we started dating, I probably was 10 pounds heavier than I am now. And I don't know, I didn't have confidence wake surfing. And it really was a mental thing. It wasn't that like I got worse at wake surfing or anything.
Yeah,
I
or
just
you were
felt
so out of shape, right?
yeah,
It
I
wasn't
just
any of that, yeah.
felt uncomfortable in my skin, and so that translated into everything that I did.
Yeah.
Guys, I hope you're loving this episode. I wanted to take a quick second to offer you something special for podcast listeners only. If you're someone who is a high achiever or craving discipline and transformation, you're ready to lose weight and leave old habits behind like food guilt, constant bloat, and body negativity, ready to embrace a new identity and become absolutely obsessed with your body in your life for life, then listen up. Vitality is my one-to-one coaching program where you will get in the best shape of your life for life. You will feel absolute food freedom and feel proud of your food choices, aka no more food guilt. You will feel energized, motivated, and excited to wake up every single morning to do your cute little morning routine. You will feel sexy AF in a bathing suit all year round and have the confidence to sprint to the front of every single photo. Your routines and workouts will light you up and you will radiate confidence and magnetism in every aspect of your life. If you're ready to get in the best shape of your life for life, then DM me the word vitality on Instagram and we can chat about getting started. I'm so excited to work with you. Okay, back to the episode.
What are some common misconceptions about fitness and health that you'd like to debunk? Carbs don't make you fat. Fat doesn't make you fat. Strength training doesn't make you bulky.
Creatine's not bad for you.
Yeah.
I was with someone the other day, and they were talking about getting in shape and stuff, and I was like, oh, you got to get on the creatine. He's like, isn't that bad for your kidneys? And meanwhile, this person like parties regularly, you know, drinking, smoking,
Yeah.
potentially other extracurriculars. And I'm like, creatine's the least of your
Yeah.
worries
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that's like
Careful
people's...
just hitting that.
Oh. Also, people, I don't know, I feel like a lot of clients are like, oh, I don't want to take melatonin every night. I don't want to get addicted. I'm like, bro, you literally drink every weekend.
Yeah, and it's like...
Melatonin is not going to kill you. You're going to have such better sleep.
I know.
And you're going to feel better. So
Yeah, I think it's so funny when people like
I know.
dispute like, oh, protein powder or creatine or...
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I mean, I've definitely been in that place where I've thought
like,
those things, but...
meanwhile, those same people are getting shit-faced on the weekends, eating out all the time. It's like...
And we're not judging. Like,
No,
drink if you want to drink.
it's
It's
just-
just
yeah.
about, like, weighing the cost benefit. So it's just funny.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was quick. Look at us go.
Look at us go flying through these.
How do you balance cardio and strength training in your fitness routine?
Wouldn't know.
Walking is cardio.
Yeah.
We walk a lot.
I would like to do more cardio. Again, we work out in our garage gym. Well, Ashley has a gym membership. I don't. So I don't have access to like cardio machines. And I'm not making an excuse here. It's an explanation.
I feel like podcasts are like therapy sessions where I like talk things out and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even realize I felt that way.
And so, yeah, I mean, mostly we walk. That's my cardio, you know?
Yeah.
I would like to do more, like go over to my dad's house, use his assault bike in the sun, get my tan on, go swimming. But yeah, I mean, I think for most people, like if it, again, it depends on your goals, depends on where you're at, depends on a lot of things, but like you probably should be spending most of your time strength training. Like if you probably only had time for one, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, it depends. That's a broad generalization.
Yeah, there's so many factors that go into how you should balance cardio and strength training, but for me, I like to get 10K steps in, which again is such a...
12K.
I know, I was gonna say, I just recently upped it to 12K, and while we're in talk, like I got like 17,000 steps yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it really is about you and your lifestyle, but for me, like we take one long walk in the morning. What is that beeping? Anyways, we
Paddleboard pump.
We typically take one...
Just Tahoe things.
Just Tahoe things. We typically take one longer walk in the morning, and that's what makes sense for us.
For sure.
It's easier for me, like, kind of first thing in the morning, go for like an hour-long walk before it gets warmer and hot and stuff like that.
And the day just like gets
I
away
can get
from you.
sucked into work so
Yeah.
easily, and then we'll try to maybe do like an afternoon or like evening one, which I would like to be more consistent with for me and Luna.
And if you can get up and like get a walk in, like a good walk in first thing, hitting your step goal, whether that's 7,000, 10,000, 15,000, it makes it so much easier. Like if you just get up and do it, it's like a vibe.
And I feel like people are like, oh, well, I have to go to work. I'm like, okay, if I'm being honest, I can make my own schedule, and I wake up at like 5, and I am out the door at 5:36 if I really want to. It's light out. It's summer. Like we don't really have that excuse.
And it's all about priorities, you know?
Totally.
You know?
100p.
So if it's a priority, you'll make it a priority.
Exactly.
Pick a fire one.
Cool.
Not
Should we
that
do
those
one more
work
health
hard.
and fitness one, and then we'll move on?
Sure.
What's the most challenging aspect of maintaining a healthy lifestyle for you?
Smash burger tacos. Bane of my existence right now.
No, honestly, the burger tacos are fine. It's the quantity.
Yeah.
We literally eat like 8 potatoes.
Yeah. We go through
Our French
30
fries
sweet
are-
potatoes a week.
So, but honestly, like, look, I've been eating those large quantity, and I'm still making progress in my journey because I'm allocating enough calories for that. Like, there's definitely been days where I've overeaten, but, you know, if I know I'm gonna have burger tacos, then I'll kind of like try to eat a little bit lighter. I won't have an extra snack. So it's
What was the
about
question again?
I don't even know. Oh, most challenging aspect.
Yeah, just I think nutrition in general. For me,
I think that's hard though.
I think it's the hardest.
But like, I feel like we are like, we got that down.
We do. But I still think like of all the things,
I think it's more like,
well, that's my answer.
well, I was thinking about us together. Like, it's more like our regular day to day, like we've got nutrition dialed.
Yeah.
But it's more like when we travel, when we like are out of our normal routine. But I feel like even here, we've been crushing it.
Smoothies.
Yeah, smoothies,
Chicken,
oatmeal, salads. Like we've
Chipotle.
even yesterday, Eric was like, "Ooh, do you want a sweet treat?" And there's part of me that did, because I was like, "Oh, we're like kind of on vacation," and then I was like, "You know what? Let's not. Like, let's just not." And last night, again, it's all about priorities. And like, yeah, we could have gotten ice cream, but I was like, "Oh, we have like power bars we can eat for dessert," and. Eric was like,
Yeah.
But honestly, like, that did it for me last night.
They weren't actual power bars. Actual power bars, ass.
Okay, go macro bars.
What did I have? What are those called? Barbell? Those are insane.
Yeah.
So fire.
I wouldn't know, but the flavors, like, they look.
Also, while we're talking about nutrition and dairy and why you can't eat that, did you know that the salami we got at the store yesterday had dairy in it?
Always look at ingredients.
What the fuck?
Always look at ingredients. It's so freaking annoying. Like, this is why if you go dairy-free or like gluten-free or whatever, it's so much harder than you think, because they put dairy in things like salami, and it's like, why? Yeah, my stomach has been not happy.
Oh, we know.
Okay, let's move on to relationship questions.
Let's.
How do you support each other's health and fitness goals? Honestly,
You turn me down when I ask for a sweet treat.
I feel like talking about it is how we support each other. You know, like,
Yeah, I think it's also like for us, we've been living together for almost 2 years, and we spend a lot of time together and like talk about everything all the time. So it's like we are very in tune with what's going on, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, maybe most or other people our age don't live together, don't both work from home, you know, and don't spend as much time together, so they're not as maybe in tune as maybe we are, you know?
for sure.
So I think it's really easy for us. Like we,
Communicate about everything.
every damn day.
Every day. We know what's going on. So yeah, I feel like that definitely makes it easy. Also too, like, we try to plan out meals together and figure out who's cooking, and you know, we just kind of like try to plan as best we can.
Also just being with someone who's like, you don't have to have the exact same goals, but like similar values around that stuff,
For
you know?
sure. Because like, let's just say we came here and I just wanted to party and I wanted to go hang out and I just wanted to drink the whole time, and you were like, oh, well, I want to go on hikes and I want to go on bike rides and stuff like that. We would just be clashing. And so, yeah, it is about finding a partner that does have similar goals and aspirations as you. And that's not to say that you can't shift and change together.
And it's not to say that you can't have different interests.
Yeah.
But
It just makes it easier.
yeah, sick.
What's the biggest challenge you faced as a couple in maintaining a healthy lifestyle? When I was vegan, or when I didn't like eat meat at first. Was that when we first started dating? I rarely ate meat.
Yeah,
And
I
he like,
was like, oh, well, here you go.
well, then he made me chicken thighs, and I was
on the
like,
Traeger.
oh my God, I'm in love.
Yeah,
I don't know, like, what's been,
I don't think we've really had
maybe
any.
drinking, like, just kind
Yeah.
of like, that's been a challenge in itself, just like figuring out our relationship with alcohol, like,
Going ham and then like taking a week to bounce back, and
yeah,
the mental turmoil
Yeah.
that kind of caused, and
Yeah.
the poor decisions that it made during. Yeah.
that's been
Wait,
something that
also,
was so
I think
like,
I would say the fact that we're both so comfy with each other.
Yeah.
I think there's been periods of time where we just weren't like pushing each other, and not
Yeah.
that everything has to be a fucking go. Like,
but it's like we wanted to, but we,
it was just like,
like,
come on.
I know,
come
we'd be like,
on,
oh,
you
should we go
know?
on an evening walk? Oh God, I just felt something on me. Should we go on an evening walk? We're like, let's eat burger tacos
Yeah.
and ice cream and watch Vampire Diaries. Like, just because we're like, okay, I'm not like severely overweight, and you think I'm hot, so
Yeah, we're good.
we're good. And it
Yeah.
was just really easy to make an excuse. So
Yeah.
that definitely was a big challenge. But think we've kind of gotten over that.
Dude, they've been pumping that. That's us. We have a pump like that for our paddleboard. They've been doing that for the whole fucking time we've been here.
Oh, God. What's your favorite activity to do together that promotes health and wellness?
I really like walking.
Yeah, we have great conversations
know.
on our walks. Like fire conversations.
Walking or hiking. Like yesterday, we went on a little, I wouldn't even call it a hike. It was a walk around Fallen Leaf Lake. We had Luna. She went swimming. Like that, it's just good for the soul. I like snowboarding with you too.
Yeah, that's hella fun. I know, I like all the activities. I love boating with you. I think, because we have so many similar interests.
Snorkeling.
We have so many similar interests that everything.
Yeah.
And
Golfing.
Golfing,
That's been a new thing.
That's a new one.
Newfound love.
How do you manage stress and support each other during stressful times? I really think just talking. Like, we just communicate about everything. That's something we're so good at. And we started from a very, like, before we were even officially official. Like, we communicated about everything. So I think that has really helped. I already forgot the question.
And we support each other through stressful times. Yeah,
Eric is such a good listener, too. Eric is a unicorn, and he just listens to me so well. And I just remember even from the very beginning of us dating, I remember I started crying, and I apologized for crying. And he was like, don't apologize. Like, you have to feel how you feel. Like, you know? And I think that's something that's really, really helpful. I think the other day I was crying for like 30 minutes straight, just giving him a straight monologue. And he just sat there and listened the whole entire time. Like, he didn't interrupt me.
Well, and the other day I was going through it, feeling really fucking down, feeling like everything was hard and impossible. And I don't think I share that enough. I'd probably like to more. I think that's some of my own stuff that I'm working on. And it's not anything that like you've made me feel like or anything.
I do think though.
But I'm not done.
Sorry.
But yeah, you just let me fucking chat it out. Let me have a little pity party. Let me cry a little bit. I felt way better.
Yeah.
Nothing changed my situation other than I just got that out and was able to, you know, let that out. And you were there for me. You know, you weren't like, come on, quit being such a bitch, Eric. Like,
I was gonna say though, sometimes I think I'm not used to having someone that will express their feelings, and so sometimes like I at first was like, you feel that deeply?
yeah.
Like,
nah, you're good.
you're fine. But, you know, it's because based on like how I was raised and like what I've gone through and everything like that. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's not like everything's been easy for us because it's just been simple though, because we're like open to communicating and everything like that.
A couple more?
Yeah, okay, that was relationship. Let's do lifestyle and personal development.
Wake surfing in the background. Jealous.
I know, vibes.
TFTI.
What's your favorite healthy date night activity? I feel like we don't do that many date nights if I'm being real. We're kind of like always together doing fun things, so
Yeah.
I guess that counts.
Smash burger tacos and a couple episodes of Peaky Blinders, even though we just finished it last night.
But yeah, I think like we love going on hikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we're not like, we don't typically like go out to dinner very often.
No.
Like we don't do dates like that. It's more like activities. Like
Or
going to the driving range together.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go play golf.
I know, we
Or
should.
do.
Yeah, Eric went without me and I
One time.
ditched for me. Just kidding, I was busy anyways, but. Okay. What's the best advice you received about maintaining a healthy lifestyle?
From you?
No, I think just in general.
What's the, oh.
Consistency is sexy.
Holistic health
Eric
is hot.
Hunsaker. Yeah.
What's the best advice
Yeah.
I've been given?
That's sweet.
You want a sip?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh man, that shit packs a
This is
punch.
literally candy.
Best advice? I don't know. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
I think there's too many.
There's too many things I
things
know.
to go into
But
that.
actually, though, I like consistency is sexy. You told me that once.
You know?
Or you said consistency is not sexy, but it's the thing that is going to get you to where you want to go.
Yeah.
And then I changed it
Doing-
to consistency is sexy.
Yeah, your results are determined by what you consistently do over long periods of time.
What's the 80-20 thing that you just made a YouTube video about?
Oh. 80% of the results come from 20% of your inputs, so
Yeah.
figure out what those 20% are, which is probably stop eating like an asshole, get more protein, and strength train, and get some sleep.
Yeah,
The rest
sleep.
is gonna get you minimal results compared to that stuff.
Okay, last one. What's one health or fitness goal you want to achieve together in the next year?
Whoa.
I think we're both kind of like wanting to just get in really good shape.
I've been wanting to get in really good shape, and I have made some progress, but I don't know, something about like purely just aesthetic goals no longer
Yeah.
really does it for me. And I think like
Because you love me? Because I
yeah,
love you.
both. But I think like I don't know. Again, like we just talked about, we've been getting into golf more, and I think like working out and like doing golf specific workouts to like make that just make me better at golf, like something like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like I can get behind a lot more in my life right now than like, because again, it's not like I'm in horrible shape. Ask me that after I look at a couple pictures of me shirtless on the beach, and you know that could change. But
Babe.
but like all in all, like I would like to look better, but it's like I don't think I really care enough to like, you know. And maybe that's just my story that I need to stop telling myself. But what was the question?
Fitness goals.
Fitness
for
goals.
the next year. That we have together, which I feel like we don't really have like goals together. We have like similar
Yeah.
paths, but like different.
Maybe we do like a big hike, like a 10 miler.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Is that big? 10 miles? Okay, that's kind of long.
Pretty big.
Pretty long.
We gotta end on another one. This one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say mine.
Let me pick one.
I got.
Okay, you pick yours, or you say yours while I pick.
I want to get in the best shape of my life in a healthy way. I've talked about this on my story and on my social media and podcast episodes and stuff, but I've gotten in the best shape of my life in an unhealthy way by just eating as little as possible, working out as much as possible. And so I just want to prove to myself that I can do it in a healthy way. And honestly, I'm pretty fucking close. Pretty freaking close. I'm not supposed to swear anymore.
I've sworn a couple times.
Oh.
You didn't.
I didn't brief you.
Yeah, you didn't. Okay, we're gonna end on this one. How do you manage your time to fit in workouts and self-care?
I plan everything. Like I literally plan in my walks. I plan in when I'm going to be making dinner, which is few and far between. I plan when I'm going to be, meal prepping a salad. Like I plan everything.
Yeah. I plan when I'm gonna eat, when I'm
Yeah.
gonna do specific tasks.
Like I even put in my calendar like morning routine. Like I plan everything because if you don't allocate time, you
Yeah.
are never gonna get it done. And if you want more info on that, you can check out last week's episode because I did it all on productivity and how to actually plan your week. But you have to
You gotta plan it, and I think putting everything that you do all in one place so you can see how it all fits together. So something like a calendar is great, or Notion calendar, even better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you gotta plan it out and be realistic with yourself. I feel like I've talked about this on your podcast.
With time, you mean? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something I've gotten a lot better at is like actually, like guesstimating how long things are going to take me a lot more accurately.
Yeah.
I used to, I don't know what the fuck.
I'm like, okay,
used
I
to be
could do 20 tasks today
in
if I
1
do
hour.
15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm like, so one rule that helped me get there is like, okay, if you think it's gonna take this long, double it.
Yeah.
And like that's been a pretty good rule for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I think on that too, like, again, back to that consistency thing, like, you might try to plan in a workout 5-6 days a week, but like, then you like skip a couple and like feel like a loser. But like if you just planned in 3 where you can actually do it and consistently do that for a year, you're gonna see a lot better results than like
Yeah.
the other way.
Totally. 100%. It's like getting rid of that all or nothing mindset.
Yeah.
Slow and sustainable. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I want to end on something crazy. Like,
Getting in the water.
no, like, what's something I don't know about you? Or, like, what's your favorite thing about me? We'll just end on you.
Feeling really crazy. What's my favorite thing about you? You laugh.
What? That's your favorite thing about me? Really? If I just sat here and laughed the whole... Hey, stop.
I didn't say anything.
There, eyebrow raising. No, so if I just sat here and laughed the whole time, you would be happy if I didn't say anything?
This is really crazy ending. I love your laugh. I love your positive outlook on life. You're always happy and like excited. You know?
Yeah.
And I think that makes life easy and
Oh,
fun.
babe. All right, we're done.
Thanks for having me back. See you in a couple weeks.
Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, share it with a friend. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I'm gonna go get in that water now.
Yup.